All right, I'm starting a new series in the month of January that is just going to be starting a side hustle for beginners. If you've been looking for a way to make money from home, I got you here. Hi, I'm Emily. I own a handful of side hustles. And on TikTok, I show you how you can make an extra $300 to $1,000 a week working from home, renting out stuff you own to other people having parties and events. It's very easy to do. This is going to be, I started as a beginner about 9 months ago with 3 items that were less than $300 total, which has now grown in 9 months to me making thousands of dollars a month from my house with hundreds of items to rent out. I'm going to try to be really transparent and make this very easy for people with zero experience and with little funding to put into a business, but looking to try and find a realistic way to make money from home. So follow along in the series if you're interested, and I'm just going to do a step a day of the checklist to get your own side hustle started. Okay, I'm going to jump right in here, and step 1 is selecting your business entity. Let me just get this out there. I am not an attorney. This is not legal advice. You need to do your own due diligence here and look up requirements and those things. Okay, so I have a lot of people that ask me, do they have to file for an LLC or some other sort of business entity? I don't know. You need to look that up in your area to see what your city or county's requirements are. But I always suggest that whether it's required or not, everybody does. And let me tell you why I suggest that. We've always gone with an LLC. There's some other options there, but LLC is a limited liability company. And what that means is from the moment that you file and that business as a designated LLC, that separates your business assets from your personal assets. So that means that somebody can't sue you personally and try and come and take your house or your car or anything like that over something that happens business-wise. There are caveats to this. There are a few things you can do, some negligent type things that can make this not 100% enforceable. But for the most part, picking your business entity, especially an LLC, is what protects you personally from things that go on with the business. So I'm going to always suggest that people do that. You want that layer of protection from the very beginning. I have read and been told that having a sole proprietorship, some people pick that designation, and that still leaves your personal assets open to a lawsuit, which is why we have always picked an LLC. But again, I'm not an attorney. Do your due diligence on this one. Every state is different. You would just go to your state website and look up filing for an LLC. Here in Arizona, it's less than $100. I've been told some states they're like $300-400, so it can be a little bit more expensive. But again, this is something I always suggest because it protects you from the very beginning. It sets that precedent that from this point on, everything done that I'm doing is in behalf of the business and not me personally. So that's going to be step 1, is deciding a business entity and getting that filed. All right, ask me any questions you've got.